It's time to sound the alarm because I missed some of the biggest credit card news of all of 2020, and I'm here to make sure that we are all informed. Hey everyone, it's Mark. I'm here to help you put more money in your pocket through credit cards and smart financial habits. If that sounds good to you, then do me a quick favor and click on the like and subscribe button down below. Also check out the links down below in the description area to view some great credit card offers, to get some additional cash back when you shop online through Rakuten, and to sign up for MAXREWARDS, which is a fantastic app to manage all of your credit cards and rewards in one place. It also allows you to track your purchases across all cards and helps you identify which card to use to earn the most rewards. And if you sign up for MAXREWARDS Gold, it automatically activates your card-linked offers, quarterly spend categories, and a whole lot more. You can get your first month free by using the link in the description. Now, it's time for some old breaking news. Okay, so the Chase 524 rule that we all know very well and don't love so much apparently has expanded to apply to a whole new realm of a part of the credit card world that I was completely unaware of. In fact, this happened roughly a year ago, and somehow I spent the last 12 months completely oblivious to this breaking news. So to help all of you make sense of this, whether you're familiar with the Chase 524 rule or not, we'll first pave the foundation of what the 524 rule actually is and what it says, even though it's not officially published by Chase. Then we'll discuss the purpose of the 524 rule, that is why it was implemented in the first place, and then I'll show you exactly what happened to expand this rule to a whole new realm. So let's begin. What is the Chase 524 rule? Well, it's a rule that Chase implemented a number of years ago. That means they will automatically deny a credit card application if you've opened 5 or more cards with any bank in the last 24 months that appear on your credit report. And yes, you heard that correctly. So that means if you've opened up cards with Bank of America, Capital One, US Bank, or any other card issuers, and you've opened up 5 or more of those that appear on your credit report, and you go apply for a Chase card, Chase will pull your credit report, look at all the things you've applied for, and if they see 5 bank cards on that report from anybody, then they will automatically deny you for their cards. Now, why would Chase put a rule like this in place? Well, simply to prevent gaming of the reward system. In general, at least to Chase, if they see people who've opened up 5 cards in 2 years' time, there's a good chance that those people are probably chasing after sign-up bonuses or other types of rewards and not really being profitable for the banks that issue those cards. And Chase probably does not want those types of customers. No surprise there. They want people to apply for their cards, get the welcome offer, be really happy in year 1, and then renew their card year after year, and ideally use it for all of their spend. Remember, we the people of the credit card rewards world represent a super tiny margin of the overall population. So in our super small world, yeah, it seems like everybody has 2, 3, 4, 5 credit cards and we're all maximizing rewards together. But take one small step outside of our world and the majority of people don't do what we do. That said, I recently received a comment from viewer Android77 who asked me the question, should the 524 rule affect credit line increases based on past data points? We then went back and forth a few times, and then they shared their personal experience of trying to get a credit limit increase with Chase right now. And by that I mean as of July 2021. Here's what they said. I called back and got a different person on the phone, was able to confirm. They denied me for opening 5 or more cards in the past 2 years. And naturally, that was the point of the conversation where my eyes got super big and I started wondering and questioning everything I've ever learned about the 524 rule. Does the rule really apply to credit limit increases, which really in general have nothing to do with rewards themselves? If so, then does it apply all the time or just part of the time? Also, did it apply when the rule was first implemented years ago, or is it more of a recent type of occurrence? And with so many questions, of course, I had to browse all of Google to see what I could find about the Chase 524 rule applying to credit limit increases. And here's what I found. I came across a blog post from bestcards.com that was titled Chase Extends 524 Rule to Credit Limit Increases, and this was published on Friday, July 10th of 2020. Now, mind you, I'm recording this video on July 17th, 2021, so it's been over a full year and I'm just now seeing this. However, this blog post mentions Doctor of Credit as the source for this news. I also came across another blog post, this time from Award Wallet, the blog, and this one's titled titled Chase Temporarily Expanding 524 Policy to Credit Limit Increases. This one was published on August 12th of 2020, so again, almost a full year ago. And once more, it also credits Doctor of Credit as the source for this information. I then came across another blog post from Miles to Memory, another great travel/credit card blog. This one was titled Chase Using 524 Rule for Credit Limit Increase. And this one, once more, like all the other ones that we've already seen, also mentions Doctor of Credit as the source for this report. Now, normally when I see a single data point about something, I don't give it too much credit right off the bat because, of course, we need multiple data points to actually make a trend and see some actual results or objective outcomes. And the same kind of holds true when you have multiple news outlets reporting on a single topic, and every single one of those sources goes back to the same identical root source. However, since the common root source here is Doctor of Credit, which is a very reputable blog in the credit card space online, I do give this more weight than I would otherwise. And of course, naturally, I've got to go figure out what their blog post said about all of this. Lo and behold, the Doctor of Credit blog post from July 7th, 2020. And here's what it says: Chase applying the 524 rule for credit limit increases. Let's go through this together. Chase has what is commonly known as the Chase 524 rule. When it was officially stated by Chase, the wording used was, "You will not be approved for this card if you have opened 5 or more bank cards in the past 24 months." The 5 or more includes all bank cards and not just those issued by Chase. This rule has previously only been applied when applying for new credit cards with Chase. One reader reports that he applied for a credit limit increase with Chase and was denied due to too many credit cards opened in the last 2 years associated with you. This is the reason given for denials due to 524. They then called in and was specifically told the request was denied due to more than 5 cards in the last 24 months. Then as we scroll down, we get some more information and insights about why this may be happening. A lot of card issuers have been cracking down on the credit limit increases due to the pandemic and uncertain financial times, so it's not particularly surprising to see this from Chase, although the 524 rule is often thought of as an anti-gaming measure rather than a risk tolerance measure. It will also be interesting to see if Chase is using this as a hard rule and will never grant credit limit increases if the cardholder is above the 524 rule, or if it's only applied some of the time. And all of this reminded me of a previous article by CNBC which said the following: card issuers are cutting credit limits without warning. And this was published on April 23rd of 2020, so a few months before this news from Chase was reported on Doctor of Credit. Having said that, if we go back to the Doctor of Credit blog post and then go down to the comments section, we see a post from Suze who said, "Interesting, in the last 2 weeks, my Chase credit lines or credit limits have all increased unbeknownst to me." So clearly Chase was not cutting credit limits or credit lines across the board, only to select people based on their own risk tolerance algorithms. We then have another comment by reader CMG who applied for a credit limit increase from Chase but was denied due to the 524 rule. Here's what this person said: "Same thing happened to me. I have a CSP or a Chase Sapphire Preferred and 2 Ink business cards. My Chase Sapphire Preferred credit limit is $6,000. I have 1% utilization across all my cards, and they denied me for a credit limit increase due to 524. So I couldn't upgrade to CSR or Chase Sapphire Reserve, which as a Visa Infinite card usually requires a minimum of $10,000 for the credit line. Also, CMG's credit score was 790, and that is a really, really good score. So has the Chase 524 rule now been expanded to be part of the criteria for a credit limit increase? It seems the answer is yes. Was that always the case? No. Again, the 524 rule was first implemented as an anti-gaming measure to prevent people from getting those sign-up bonuses, canceling their cards, or downgrading, and just costing Chase tons of money. But now if you connect some dots together and you see what's really going on behind the curtain, this does actually make some sense. Even though the 524 rule was put in place to give auto denials for new credit cards, we tend to think of credit cards as literally the physical piece of plastic. So the Southwest card, the Hyatt card, the Chase Sapphire Preferred, and we think of the product itself and the rewards. But from the bank's perspective, that is from Chase's perspective, it's not so much a product, but rather a line of credit. So if you get denied for the 524 rule, you're not just being denied for the Chase Sapphire Preferred, for example, but you're also being denied the opportunity to add more credit to your name. It just so happens that you're adding new credit through a new product as well, because because they're pretty much associated or tied together. However, putting aside all of the credit card products themselves and looking at this through the lens of just a risk tolerance measure from a line of credit and underwriting perspective, if you've opened up 5 or more cards with any bank in the past 24 months, then you've also gotten a lot of new credit with each one of those approvals. And if you've been the recipient of a lot of new credit to your name overall, especially during a time of a pandemic where a lot of banks are trying to mitigate their risk and not have too much outstanding debts, then at least for the time being, Chase will see you as a much higher risk than someone who has not opened up 5 or more cards and gotten 5 new lines of credit. So in conclusion here, and to wrap everything up, it seems like right now, still as of July 2021, that Chase is indeed applying the 524 rule to credit limit increases and also to getting new credit card products. Does this apply to absolutely everybody? We still don't know that answer. We also don't know if this is going to be a permanent rule going forward or just some temporary measure in place as we still get through the back half of the pandemic. With all that said, if you enjoyed today's video and believe it could benefit others, then please help me get it in front of more people by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on notifications. Also, check out the links down below in the description area to view some great credit card offers, to get some additional cash back when you shop online through Rakuten, and to sign up for MAXREWARDS, which is a fantastic app to manage all of your credit cards and rewards in one place. It also allows you to track your purchases across all cards and helps you identify which card to use to earn the most rewards. And if you sign up for MAXREWARDS Gold, it automatically activates your card-linked offers, quarterly spend categories, and a whole lot more. You can get your first month free by using the link in the description. And lastly, what do you think of all this new craziness from Chase? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments area, and also let me know if you already knew about this a year back when it was announced on the Dr. Credit blog, because I'd personally like to know if I've been living under a rock this whole time, which is actually more like a huge boulder. I thank you all for tuning into today's video. I hope it brought you some great value. I'll see you again in future videos, and until then, remember, you are great.